GM. Welcome to another Astar Demo Day. Today we have a special guest that brings an innovative product that I believe lots of Web3 teams and users will be learning about. Bandit team, thanks for joining us today. How are you all?
Doing great, Lewis. How are you all?
Good.
So super excited to be joining the Astar demo day. We've had pretty good relationship with the Astar community with the Yoki Origins campaign, and we saw massive participation where we also powered a couple of quests. Like the machines were powered through Bandit, and we were pretty stoked with the results that you guys got, and we had a pretty successful relationship. So yeah, very excited to be here.
Thank you. And I know you by Tripsy, so I'm gonna go with Tripsy as well. And if you have special nicknames like me, Rams, feel free to use them throughout the demo today. So so I know you're here to teach us about growing and scaling, Web3 products to teams with your innovative toolkit that involves NFTs and quests.
Yeah,
So yes, like you mentioned, we've had the honor to work with you, and we've had great success. It was a nice 3-month long campaign, and the stats that were produced were incredible. And a large part of that stat gathering and data was because of the Bandit team. So thanks again for all that effort we had back in March through June. And I'm excited for you to show the rest of the community of developers and the user base like what Bandit does. So first of all, though,
likewise.
a little brief introduction. We'll just make our rounds between all three of you. Who you are, maybe you can name your favorite Japanese products or IP growing up. Mine was, I don't know if you remember Chrono Trigger. That's my favorite like game that was produced by a Japanese, well, the art was produced by a Japanese artist, or NFT. So, and then, this is the important stuff that everybody wants to know. What's your favorite Japanese stuff? And then we'll just jump into the demo. We'll start with you, Tripsy.
Uh, for me, favorite Japanese stuff will be the games and the anime. Obviously, the amount of culture that Japan has created over the world is pretty insane. I personally have been watching a lot of anime recently, like Demon Slayer, and they also have the Gundam Breaker, the
Mm.
the the Gundam machines, like those giant robots where
Oh yeah.
the character goes inside. Yeah, like I'm pretty stoked about those things. So yeah, that's me and Japan.
What about you, Sai?
Hi guys. I'm Sai Charan and I'm head of growth at Bandit. So I'm here to explore the Japanese culture. Like Tripsy keeps on like sharing the amazing part of how amazing the anime is. Like I'm finding some time to like explore that part as well. And if I mean, as of I remember, favorite Pokemon I would say like maybe Pikachu or Bulbasaurus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Bulbasaur was my favorite too.
yeah. So that's it. Yeah.
Perfect. And finally, Shrit Taj.
Yeah, I'm Shriteja and I work as a backend engineer at Bandit. So I think already the Japanese thing, the anime is already taken over by Nation. I'm too a huge fan of it. But the second one would come into the cars they produce. The amount of engineering they make is fabulous. That's even I own a bike which is a Japanese product, Honda. So that's what I love about Japanese engines. Yeah.
Hmm. So not the Lambo, right? You want the Toyota Supra.
Yeah. You can do that.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, great. Well, I'm gonna let you take it away, Tripsy, with the to begin talking about Bandit and then jump into a demo. I'll be collecting questions and comments from the audience and jumping in every
Perfect.
now and then. So feel free to share your screen and thanks again for joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Louis. So I'm going to address to the community directly. I have been a big fan of streamers, so I kind of know how this works. So hey chat, hi A-Star community from Bandit Network team, all three of us. So let me share my screen. I have a nice short presentation for you all. I hope it's visible. Perfect.
Yeah.
So guys, we are Bandit Network, and as you can see, we are complete Web3 growth suite. We provide toolkits and all the campaign requirement and such, so that you can scale your marketing campaigns on chain and off chain. So let me go ahead. So like I said, we're a Web3 native platform that provide companies a core Web3 experience in terms of campaign creation and management and even integration of campaigns. And one thing that's really notable about us is that we're completely white labeled. White labeled in the sense everything that will be hosted and deployed will be on your platform. It's going to be your domain. Your user won't have to go anywhere else. I will move on. I will show that in the next slide what exactly I mean by that. But yeah, and we are backed by pretty good innovators in tech and crypto, like Token Metrics, Tupix Capital, Orange DAO, Blue 7 Ventures, and Cogitant Ventures. So, and we have raised funding as well. So yeah, moving ahead. And this is our team. I'll give very short introduction. You guys can see on the slide itself. Sandesh B. Suvarna, he's our founder and CEO. Arul leads head of engineering. Puneet is head of product. And Sai Charan himself, he's on the call with us. He's head of growth. Jyotishwar handles head of operation. Deepak, head of partnerships. Jaron handles backend engineering. And Sriteja, he's on the call with us. He also handles backend engineering. I myself, I'm associate product manager. I handle the product side of things. Then we have Aditya with us. He handles content and media strategy. Then we have Vineet with us. He develops, not develops. I mean, he handles the business development part of things. And then we have Shifa. She handles our social media. She's a social media executive. And we have Imran, who handles the marketing side of things. So yeah, that's a small team, and we're all working together to explore opportunities with different companies and help them integrate, ourselves into a campaign, and so that the companies can scale. I will get to the chat in the end, like once this PPT is done, and then we can discuss. All right. So let's talk about quests. Okay, now quests are pretty hot in the Web3 right now. Like everybody's deploying quests, everybody wants users. Attention is very scarce, so there's some sort of incentive involved in the form of XP, in the form of tokens, in the form of there's something involved, right? So this is what a lot of companies have done. So Sage Burn, like the Brave browser, they did their Sage Burn quest with us on various platforms. Then on the left, this panel, you can see we had integrated our tech with Arthera. It's another blockchain. They're also utilizing this. Then this is another product that has an XP reward for setting an avatar. So my point is that quests are pretty hot. Like everybody is utilizing Quest in Web3, and if you won't utilize it, you won't be able to get your initial user base. So you do need to launch some sort of campaign, some sort of giveaways, something or the other thing to get people involved with your application, right? So what exactly is happening in the space right now? Let's talk about that. So companies are deploying quests on third-party platforms. So what exactly is going on here? The problem here is that third-party platforms, they have their own user base. People come on the platform to participate on different campaigns that are deployed on the platform, right? They're not coming to your app. They're not coming to you directly. Yes, initially you will get some form of users, but then what happens is that sometimes, people create accounts to farm these token campaigns, like giveaway campaigns launched on these third-party platforms. So it becomes a little bit difficult for you to retain these users. And even if you do end up retaining them, you won't end up like engaging them for a long term, and you end up like this amount of users for your app. So this will impact your long-term retention, and which will lead to low community engagement and eventually lower brand callbacks. So how can you avoid that, or how can you like lessen this loss of user base? Right, dilute rewards too. Exactly, perfect. Thank you, chat. And so yeah, what if, like, my question is like, what if you had your very own Quest platform to engage your community? Now see, the thing about Quest platform is that they're difficult to build, they're difficult to maintain, and it becomes a challenge to build your own Quest platform. Like it can be a whole new product that you might have to build. but the quest is not even your thing. What to do in that case? So that's where we come in, where we provide a platform where you can deploy campaigns. You just have to deploy the campaign, and you can showcase that campaign on your own platform. Like the entire our stack is like that. You won't even have to come to our platform, or you only have to go to third party platforms. Yes, some initial user engagement you might get from third party platforms. Like if you have an existing community and you want to retain them, it's better to launch your own quest platform, and that's where we come in. So now let's see what exactly happens, what we have delivered so far to our partners in the last 6 months. So these are all of our partners, like as you can see, Star, ZKVM, Unstoppable Domains, Brave Browsers, Bonfida, and currently we are live with our Thera, Straightup, and all of these companies. Recently we had a campaign with Shards as well, where they launched their incentivized testnet. They also had a campaign. I will showcase that later in this entire live session. So yeah, we had, like, in the last 6 months, we have around 571K plus unique participants. Then the unique tasks that were around completed around 1K plus. Then total collective tasks out of these users that completed the task and claimed the reward was around 300 million plus, and total XPs that got rewarded is 150 million plus. Now, XPs part is something that is very subjective, because you can set the XP in our dashboard, like how much XP you want to reward. So it keeps on differing. So yeah, that's a little brief introduction about us, and I'm super excited to showcase our dashboard to you guys, because we have we have improved it a lot, and I'm really happy to demo it to everybody. So yeah, let's get ahead. So if the community, if you guys have any question, feel free to add in the chat. Okay.
We had one question where they ask, what are the teams you already worked with?
Yeah, I just shared that in the presentation. Like, I think the user might have seen it. But you can also check out our website, bandit.network. There you can see all of the platforms that we have integrated ourselves with. So I will just open the dashboard. Visible, right?
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Take it away.
Okay, awesome. So guys, welcome to our dashboard. This is the platform that we have built for you, for all the marketing teams that want to launch their own campaigns. So once you go to dashboard.bandit.network, you can connect your wallet, and I'll just sign the transaction. Perfect. So let me just refresh it. Yeah. So these are the campaigns that I have already created. I will create a campaign live on the call with you guys. So I just want to give you a brief overview of this entire. So this area is called the campaign management area, where we show all the active, then inactive campaigns, then draft campaigns. So you can see it right here. On the left panel, you can see our growth network. So these are the teams that we have worked with. This will keep on expanding. You can see A-Star as well right here. So we have hyperlinked all of this. You can just check them out. Then we have settings in which you can create your API keys, and you can use the API key to integrate our tech onto your own front end. So now let's go back to campaign. I will start by creating a new campaign. So for this purpose, so like this menu, I will just explain it to everybody. So you have to enter your campaign title and description, what exactly you want the campaign to be. And then there's the blank campaign button down here. And we're also coming up with campaign templates, where you won't have to think too much about what exactly you want to deploy. The templates will be available here. You can click on it, and all the tasks will be automatically embedded in the campaign, like in the campaign management. I will show that later. So now on the left side, you can see we have the image option. So let's upload an image. All right, perfect. Let's save it. So I will name this campaign A-Star demo days, Bandit, network. You can add the campaign description as well. I'll use the same description right here. And let's create a blank campaign. So this is where the entire magic happens. Like, this is where the entire campaign wizardry happens. So as you can see on the left panel, we have apps. So in our tech stack, we call these things apps. These are integration, but we call them apps. We like to refer to them as apps. So I have a Twitter app, Discord app, I have email app, then visit an external website app, Telegram app. Then we have on the rewards side, we have XP rewards. Then we have on-chain rewards. Then on the other segment, we have on-chain graph tasks, off-chain, then Solana app, Referral app. Then there's a Leaderboard app, webhook app. Then there's webhook V2 app, then EVM app. And for Sybil protection, we have Gitcoin Passport. I will explain about Gitcoin Passport if you're not aware about it. So I will get to Gitcoin once we reach there. So for this particular campaign, like, let me just explain each of the apps in front of you. So for Twitter, we have Twitter follow, Twitter comment, Twitter tweet, Twitter like, and Twitter retweet. So if you click on follow, you have on the right side, we have the configuration window where you can enter your details such as your Twitter handle, Twitter comment, post URL is needed here. Then right here, you can also make a user tweet some content about you if you want. Then on the like side, we have Twitter post URL where the user have to like, then Twitter retweet. Fairly very straightforward, very simple. And moving forward, we have Discord. So Discord has the Discord join. Is gas sponsoring available? Yes, you can sponsor gas. That is completely doable. So on the email side, we have verify email. So if you want, let's say you want users to add an email address and then you want that email data available to you, that also you can do. Then on the visit external website, if you want the user to visit a website and then you want to check if they visited it, then you can do that as well. Then on the Telegram side of things, we have join the Telegram channel. So you can, if you run your entire community on Telegram groups or Telegram channels, you can have the user join the channel and groups and then verify it and then reward them as well. So now moving forward to rewards, this is where the fun part comes, because you do need to incentivize the community with something, right? You can incentivize them with XP rewards, which are off-chain rewards. These are not on-chain. Or you can incentivize the user with on-chain rewards. So I'll go through both of them. So we have on the XP side of things, we have normal XP points. These are completely off-chain. I can just enter a number and then this much reward will be given to them. And then we have dynamic XP. Dynamic XP is a little bit tricky. It's not tricky. It's more on the side where you have entire flexibility. For example, if you want to give user for a certain rate at which they gain points, so you can add the logic right here. You will have to build an API for that. We support API endpoints. And you will have to add the expression, the logic, and then what API method you will be using, and a header and request. We give all this documentation. We have everything covered in the documentation. So yeah, those are the points. These are off-chain points. On-chain reward, we have two rewards. One is the ERC20 reward, and one is the ERC71 reward. So you can select the blockchain here, token address, wallet address, and all those things. And you do have to deploy an ERC20 contract and for 721 as well. So yeah, that is ERC20 and ERC721. Now I will let Shritaja explain us the on-chain apps. So Shritaja, please.
Yeah, thank you, Tripsy. So, so these apps are nothing but individual components. Tripsy, can you show that the preview page?
Yeah.
Just to give them the context. I mean the dashboard preview page on the another tab.
Dashboard preview?
Yeah, the after we deploy, we test it once. Yeah, show preview.
Okay, the preview
Yeah,
campaign. Okay,
yeah.
I'll show an example campaign that I have.
Yeah. So to get a proper context, so every app will have this is a campaign, and each app has its own criteria to fulfill, and if you fulfill those criteria, based on that you will be rewarded, or whatever the next task you want to do. you can do that. So here maybe let's say the criteria here is Twitter follow it straightforward. We have a separate app for that. But say you want to reward a user who has performed a custom task or custom action, who have completed something that is on your end. Then we can use on chain or off chain stuff. Let's go back. Yeah, Tripsy. So we have others panel to handle those stuff. We have two. First one is on-chain app. So you guys are all already aware of the graph. If not, it's nothing but it tracks certain activity on a dash. I mean blockchain, and it provides the graph API for just to check whether the particular app activity is done or not. Say you want to reward a user who has minted a previous quest. Such scenarios can be handled here. So here we on the right side, if you see the configurations, we just provide the endpoint, query, and expression. More detail into that, we have it on our docs, and we will explain it later on. It's not in the protein this thing. The expression it's nothing but you just hit an endpoint, you get a data, and you evaluate based on an expression, and you will get the task completed. So this is similar to Twitter task. It is nothing but Twitter after follow you'll be rewarded. Here it is, once the API returns good to go, the user gets rewarded. So that's how the graph task work. Similarly, the on-chain API task, if you have a graph API setup, I mean already you have something on your end, you can use this use this on-chain API task. Yeah, let's go back, Tripsy. So next comes the off-chain stuff. Off-chain stuff, we have one REST API. This is the simple plain the get post method type of stuff. Maybe the API you have, and you just want to evaluate whether a user has performed something or not. You can use the off-chain stuff, and then comes the referral. So we do have referral built into our system, the entire referral systems. So we have, as you see, we have multiple types of app within the referral. So I'll just brief through everything once. So referral is nothing but when you refer someone from a campaign for a campaign, you just want to reward them. That's the simple flow of a referral, right? So now maybe the referral rewarding system can be different. Say a fixed reward, percentage reward. Say you want to reward a referrer, that is a parent guy who has who has bought in a user, has to get fixed points when the guy who has referred has performed the task. So that would be fixed points. So if you see, we have to select a campaign which will point to a target campaign where he has to refer, and how much the value it is. Then comes percentage points that will give, like, the guy who has referred has performed the task, and whatever he is getting the reward, the percentage of it you will get it. So that's the percentage. And dynamic will come into play when you want to combine certain stuff on API to reward them. Say, let's say you have a custom stuff, like you want to refer someone but reward them only after 5 referrals. You can use such dynamic stuff so that you can put that into a code and we can give the value. So that's the thing. And multi-level points referral would be something like, say you refer someone and that guy refers someone else. So how you are going to refer the parent referrer, and how you are going to refer the first level referrer, like that. So such systems also are there. So basically, this we have all the requirements catered by us, so that you can use everything to reward the particular users who are performing good level of referring for you. So that's the referral.
Perfect.
Next, the webhook callback. Let me just go through that. So the webhook callback is purely a developer based app. It is nothing but, say you have a campaign and you want to stream events that are happening on that campaign directly to your servers, or somewhere you want to monitor it, you have some workflow built, you can use webhook events. So this will nothing but this will take this will just stream in some events happening on the campaign. Say some Tripsy has completed a Twitter task, the particular data will be sent directly to your webhook endpoint. Yeah, that's it.
Perfect. So yes, it's somewhat like Discord webhook as well. So if you guys have had experience with Discord webhooks, how to send data on Discord servers using webhooks, then you will understand what exactly Teja meant.
Yeah.
So yeah, on the Solana side, I will let Sai take up the explanation on this. Sai, all yours.
Oh yeah. Hi guys. So on Solana side, we have three options. One is Candy Machine Core. I mean, we are supporting Candy Machines on Solana. It's a NFT minting dispenser that randomly mints the NFTs. So that is powered by Metaplex. So currently Metaplex is working with two standards. One is Candy Machine Core and as well as Candy Machine V3. So Candy Machine Core is the latest one. So we do support both of them. So what we enable on the platform is like anyone whenever they are deploying a candy machine, they can just bring the candy machine ID and add the candy machine to the aggregated collections what we have on our partner platforms, for example Bonk and as well as Bat. And oh yeah, and here like you see, you can select the chain, and similar to that we also have EVM chain. And similar to that, like when a EVM collection is deployed, you can just get the few details, address, like example the address, contact address, and the chain, which EVM chain, like it could be any EVM chain that we support. Like for example, it could be a star CKVM contract, and just a few other details, and that should be up on our aggregated platforms.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sai, for explaining the Solana side of things. So guys, there's one app that we have missed out, is the Leaderboard app. So for example, if a campaign, for example, let's say the social media follow campaign is here, and I want to showcase the leaderboard to my users. I want to showcase the leaderboard to the community. I will show an example of what exactly I meant. So we have integrated our tech with Arthera, and Arthera has, on the right side of the panel, you can see they have a leaderboard ongoing, and they have showcased how many users have participated and the leaderboard 1, 2, 3, and the total XP, how much XP has been distributed to all these users. So yeah, this is what is rendered from our side using this app, campaign leaderboard. So you have to add all the campaigns that you wish to show on the leaderboard, and then that will display right there. So lastly, to prevent Sybil to have some level of proof of authenticity, proof of human, we have Gitcoin Passport. So let me share, if you don't know what exactly is Gitcoin Passport, it's a really nice way for users to prove their humanity. So Gitcoin Passport is something like this. I have already logged in mine. So right now my current default humanity score is 1. So let's say if right here I add the minimum threshold as 5, and if I come here to complete the task, I won't be allowed to do it because my humanity score is 1. But to complete the task, I need to have the threshold score of 5. So what Gitcoin Passport does is that it connects your proof of humanity with all these applications like GitHub, LinkedIn, Google, Discord. So for these you get points. Like for connecting your GitHub, you get 7 points. For connecting your Coinbase account, you get 16 points. So the higher your point is, the it proves that you are human and you're not a bot. So this is to tackle the bot. Like if let's say reward dilution happens because of bots, then that's not a good thing. So how do you tackle that? You can use the Gitcoin score with us. So yeah, that's it on the application explanation side of things. So I will address a couple of questions. Which chains are integrated? There is no fixed chain. We support EVM chains. We can integrate chains. If you want us to integrate your chain, if you want us to deploy with us, you can just reach out to us. already have my ERC-721 contract on A-Star, X, Twitter, Telegram can integrate it, how to gain more customers. You can launch a campaign with us. We can help you with the entire campaign side of things. So just reach out to our team on Discord or Telegram and we will let you know. We will help you with the entire outreach of your like the entire more customer, like reaching the more customer part of site. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't think we have any more questions. Yeah. All right, guys. So I will show. Is there a okay? We got a one question. Is there ways to connect with previous teams that work with you? Yes, we do have option to that. Like I said, you can reach out to us. Like just visit our website, join our group, or there's also an email where you can email us hello@bandit.network. So yeah, you can reach out to us. You can also join our community. And if you want to contact our team on Discord, like we are available everywhere. So just go to our website and you can find all the contact, reach out information there. So yeah, let's move ahead with the fun part that I really wanted to share. So there is something called as Get Started button. That's one of our offerings. If you go to our webpage, you will see this thing. It's a CTA button that rewards. So what exactly I mean by that, I will show you. So let's say I deploy this campaign. I will add Twitter follow. I will add a visit external website. I will add, let's add these two for now and some XP. So for Twitter follow, I will add around Bandit and then our website. There it is. And on XP points, I will reward 100 XP. Now there is one thing that I wanted to explore, that I wanted to explain, was the dependencies and triggers. Now this is where the fun part. Now the user comes on the platform, he completes these tasks, but how will he gain the XP? So for XP app, we have added dependencies. XP can only be claimed if they complete Twitter follow and visit website. So you have to take both of these. So if you go to our graph viewer, you can see that XP point is dependent on Twitter follow and visit website. So once these two things are completed and verified, only then the user can claim the XP. And then there is a trigger part as well. So trigger, one second. Okay, trigger is on these things. Yeah. So trigger is something that automatically. So right now I'll have to manually claim the XP. So let me save changes and click on preview. So right now you can see the XP points are showing up here. If I add the trigger to XP points, what's going to happen is that the user, as soon as they complete this task and this task, they will automatically get the XP points. So if I save changes, the XP app will not be visible here, but they will end up receiving points. So that's the whole, like the manual and automatic claiming part. If you want users to manually claim XP, then you can have that. And if you want to automatically distribute the XPs, you can have that as well. Best of both worlds, I suppose. So yeah, let's remove the trigger for now. I don't want to add triggers. So yeah, now there's a manual claiming process here. I will save changes. And now I want to integrate this into a single button on my website. So for that, I have set up a React app right here. So I think the local host is still running. Yeah, perfect. Let me make some changes to the code. I will take this campaign ID. This is the parameter that we take for the campaign ID. I will update it. And yeah, let's see the React app. So now our campaign deployment happens in two ways. First is there are like two modes. First is the integrated mode and second is normal mode, modal mode. So I will explain what both of these mean. So these are the same campaigns, campaign 1 and campaign 2. In both of these buttons, there is the same campaign, but the display will be different. So for campaign 1, this is the modal that pops up. This is how we have integrated on most of our platforms. For example, if I go on Arthera, if I click on this is what pops up. This UI keeps on changing. It's completely customizable, however you want it to be. Now let's go back to the localhost. Now, if I click on campaign 2, now this is another way your users will be able to see the campaign. So there are both the ways. This way is called the integrated way. This is the modal way. So let's try to complete the campaign. So now my wallet is connected. I've signed my Twitter account, sorry, MetaMask wallet. Click on follow. Follow.
Now
And
the
following them.
Tripsy, I think the pop-up is not visible for us.
Okay, 1 second. I'll show
Yeah.
my entire screen. Is it visible now?
Yeah, it's visible. Yeah.
Yeah. So this pop-up comes up and the follow action happens right here. I'll show it again. Follow. Follow. So right now I'm still following it, the account. Let's close this. Now there's a validation happening on our backend. That's why we have this. And click on verify. It should turn green. Okay, it's going invalid claim. 1 second. I think I have already claimed this campaign before. That's why it's showing invalid claim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Let me create a fresh campaign. This is the old campaign that I integrated. I do have a fresh campaign. Do I? No, this is the one I used. I'll quickly create a new campaign. So once you have claimed any of the modules, it won't let you modify the module. So that's just one limitation we have. Like you can't change the module if any claim has happened. I have previously claimed in that campaign. Now I removed all the modules that were claimed and now I'm adding new modules. That's why that error was showing. So we'll add Bandit X A star demo days. Same thing. I'll add just one app for now. Android. Add the dependency, save changes. Now I got this number. This is the parameter. I will update it in my code. All right, now I think we'll be able to claim it. Perfect. So now this is the fresh campaign. I will disconnect just to, yeah. Let's connect again. Follow. Teacher, this is, okay, it's showing invalid claim.
Yeah. Can you?
Is there
Yeah.
any issue?
No. Just open that.
This thing?
Yeah, it's actually verified. I think maybe the playground is having some issues with us. But if you see the verify button is in this thing, so it's actually verified right now. We can try it out on our preview only.
Yeah, so on the local host, it's not working. Let me try it on preview.
Yeah, maybe some kind of.
It's showing invalid claim.
Yeah. Yeah, it's working for me though.
It's working for you?
Yeah.
Can you share your screen and show to the community?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let me just share my screen here. 1 minute. Yeah, you can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just connect my another wallet. So quickly connect. Yeah. So the pop-up will come up, and we click on the pop-up follow, and yeah, verified. So we actually I actually followed on the pop-up, and I got verified. Next, after that, we already set up a dependency on that, that is to claim the XP points. So we can claim the XP points after this once the Twitter follow has been done. So that's how the entire campaign flow will be. We can have different types of we can have different types of setup if you want to, like maybe a particular XP point can have multiple Twitter follow, Twitter tweets, all those stuff. After that, you if you want to have a XP point rewarded, you can have a dependency set up to other apps as well. So that is how the preview is. Yeah, you have anything other thing?
Yeah, let me explain the reordering structure, which we
Yeah,
have implemented
yeah,
recently.
yeah, I can share your screen right now. Yeah,
Visible, right?
yeah,
Perfect. So guys, we noticed, like, previously what happened was that if you had too many tasks, let's say I have all of these tasks, then also at Discord. And so this was a rigid structure. So recently we rolled out an update where you can just move this up and down wherever you want to. And the problem was that XP point used to be at the bottom. So let's say there was a scenario where one of our clients, they deployed a campaign and added these 3 tasks and added XP points here, but they wanted to add more tasks. So then we implemented the reordering structure. And with reordering structure itself, we added the XP point as well. So right here, you can see all of these apps are not connected to XP. So if I just add all the dependencies, you can see, like, right here, it's all connected to XP. So yeah, that's one way. So let me demo a couple of platforms that we have integrated with. Why we like the reason this is so flexible is because it can get incorporated with any form of UI. So I will share those examples right now. So first one which I loved was the Straightup, in which they have integrated our tech like this. So let me just add my wallet. Okay, Phantom wallet needs to be connected. So yeah, right here, these are all the tasks that they have implemented. These are all this is how the module pops up. This is how you can add more information, by the way, on the description of the task.
yeah,
Then verify followers on X.
yeah. And one more cool thing that they did is uh, they completely modified our entire pop-up, even though the pop-up entirely is ours. I mean, the same code,
Yeah,
but they customized it based on their needs. So that shows how powerful the tool is. You
exactly.
can do seamless integration. It's possible to do that.
And on the referral side as well, they have implemented a referral tech.
Yeah,
So if I want to create a referral, I'll just show the referral demo. So I'm now signed in right here. I've connected my Phantom wallet. I'll create my referral code, Tripsy, sign the transaction in Phantom. And my referral is activated. I'll click on activate. So this is my referral code. If I copy this and I'll share it with anybody, let me see if I can. Yeah, it's just a code. So there are 2 ways this function works, is that we also provide URL where we add the referral directly onto the end of the URL, so that it takes the input and automatically populates the input field on the input side of things. So if somebody wants to share the referral, they can share the referral code with me. I will add it, and the referral gets activated on the backend side, and it starts tracking the data. And right here, you will be able to see how much XP you have earned from referrals and how many users you have referred. So Arthera has done a pretty good job of integrating the referral tech. So this is how they have deployed all of the quests. So everything is deployed through this dashboard. And right here, You can see all the quests that are happening. The participant numbers also shows up right here. So yeah, these are all the tasks they have, and they are giving like 100 XP reward for claiming this. So on the referral side of things, this is what they have done. I will just connect my wallet. I think I do have a referral code here. Let me just see. Yeah, I already have a referral code. So yeah, this is how the URL comes up. So if I want to share the referral code with anybody, I'll just copy this, or I can copy this URL. They will paste it in the browser, and this is how it will auto-populate it. Enter friend's code to receive points. Now, if I share this code with, let's say, Sai or Shritaja, then they can just submit, and automatically it will add my referral. So that's how Arthera is integrated. And they also have global leaderboard where they show all users who have participated in the campaign through this global leaderboard. And yeah, that's the second platform. Third platform that has integrated our tech is Bonk. They have integrated Quest and the NFT aggregator as well. NFT aggregator aggregates NFTs on Soul Chain. So right here you can mint the NFTs. If I want to connect my wallet, I can connect my wallet. I can mint this NFT directly using Bonk, or I can also use Soul. So that's how it is. And on the top, they have launched one quest, earn Bonk rewards by participating in quests. Right here, they have added these things, social tasks. And lastly, one really insanely cool UI that we saw using our tech was Shardiums. They have launched the incentivized testnet recently, and this is how they added one of the stages. Currently, it's like the participation has stopped. Like they will go into phase 2, which we are preparing with them. So yeah, this is how it was: stage 1, stage 2, and you will be able to access stage 2 once level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4 are completed. Then stage 2, then stage 3, then stage 4, and so and so. So that's how it was with Shariam. This is the UI they had. On the leaderboard side as well, they have this UI. So it's completely customizable based on your requirement. You can show any module you want to display. And on the referral side as well. So this UI is our UI, and this is the default UI that we share with, like this is what you will get when you integrate referral. So yeah, that's how our other companies have used our tech and launched their marketing campaigns. So yeah, that's it, guys. Like I had fun demoing the product, and if you guys have any questions or anything, we are open to answering them.
Thank you so much, Tripsy. No, that was super informative. It looks really good too. Some of the comments I picked up was how the modular, framework works well with this, especially with Quest, as you change them, add more, and so on. At Astar, if anybody did experience it firsthand, they saw that a lot of the teams, front loaded their gotcha machine or the interface with the customer with these quests. Joining and exposing the user to the Discord, the Twitter, and some of the posts that were requested to be retweeted. So this was helpful for many of the teams, and the feedback we got from the other teams was that it was nice to have this option for the user, because that one interaction, right, that touch point with the user, you're trying to make the most out of it. So for NFT projects, this was very helpful. And it led to more interactions and possibly more minting as well, as we saw with the numbers. So that's our firsthand experience. I wanted to share that too with developers in the community, that incorporating these types of social tasks as well are important to grow. And I saw another comment about like, how do I get more customers from Lixie? That's one of them, right? Thinking about this kind of procedural process and quest. And I think the tool was really well demonstrated. So thanks again. Pricing wise, we had another pricing model. Is there anything related to you could share, or at least direct the audience to where to give my model? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pricing model is something that we have recently worked on. You can reach out to our team, and we do have tiers where we are open to exploring direct freemium models with you as well. Like we are open to anything as of right now. It doesn't necessarily have to involve pricing or anything. If you want us to help you grow, we'll be ears for you guys. Like we just want to help different communities scale their dApps on Web3. Like in Web3, we are also integrating multiple blockchains as well. So I had a question recently in the chat, like, which blockchains do you support? So that's the thing about us. We don't have any rigidity. If you want us to support your blockchain, we will support your blockchain. Just give it the RPC, give us the blockchain explorer link, give us the contract, everything. We will start supporting you straight away. So yeah, that's how it is. So there's another question, Louis. Can anyone try the platform, or is it limited? No, it's not limited. You can try it straight away. You can log in, you can explore. If you do encounter any bugs like we did, like, I don't know what, this is very funny. Every time we go on a demo or something or the other thing breaks. I don't want to, like, it gets a little bit embarrassing, but it's fine. We're working on it. This tech is still fresh. We're working on the tech stack as well. We're improving every day by day. So yeah, it's free to try out Somba. You can try it, you can test it, you can tweak around with it. And if you want to give me feedback personally, you can reach out to me on Twitter. My Twitter is distripsy, DISTRIPSY. Just give me feedback. I'll incorporate it to the team. So yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And this is like developer centric as well. I mean, it's probably best that the little bugs here and there are happening because we know it's real. And this is Web3 as well too. So thank you again for being on the cusp of the innovation when it comes to this. Points programs have been around for decades and decades, right? So now we're incorporating into this new industry, and I think it's the way forward. So thanks again for providing us and helping at Astar, all of our team hand in hand with our campaigns.
I really wanted to demo A-Star platform itself, but apparently, unfortunately, Yoki campaign, stopped a while ago. So I was a little bit sad about that. It would have been much more fun. Like if the entire UI, the entire gacha machines, the design, everything was so well done. Like we had fun working with A-Star, with you guys. It was quite, yeah.
Likewise, and for our viewers here and listeners, future listeners, the Bandit team was kind enough and really forward with helping us beyond just helping us with the front end and the Quest platform and integration on that level. They also connected us to teams. The good relationship with Brave, as you can see on the website, was experienced by us too, and it helped us a lot. So it goes, just as a personal reference, it goes beyond and above just offering a tool, right? So thanks again. And any last words for those developers or teams that are looking to get into this, growth platforms, recommendations, or where else could they learn?
Yeah, I think you guys can just use our platform and experience it for yourself. And I will recommend using it, having your own Quest platform, having it on your own domain, like I shared with you on Shardium, on Bonk, and on Arthera, like how Arthera is using the entire hub. We incorporated their UI, we gave them the entire build. So they're pretty satisfied with the job. Now, currently, we're integrating their blockchain, so you can, they can distribute ERC20 rewards as well. So that's also in progress. So the thing is, if you have your own Quest platforms, right, you can have them much more flexibility. You won't be limited by what you can do. That's what the beauty is about our platform. It's completely like a Lego building block. Like this block you can bring together, that block, this block you can bring together. And since we support so many APIs, you can just if you have an API, we can get the job done. That's how it is for us.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Tripsy. Team, Sai, Shri, thank you again for joining us. I'll leave some links in the chat as well as on our Twitter so you can know where to reach out. And thanks again for joining.
Thanks, Louis. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, Louis.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.